Hey Ryan, Michael Galloway here with We Don't Need No Stinking Record Company.com. I am with Randy Treadway of Treadway and Friends, and also InTheMusicRoom.com. He's getting around 19,000 hits a month to this website, which is pretty darn good for this corner of the world and this type of music.
And no publicity.
No publicity. It's all
yes.
all networking and internet and drawing people in. And I used to have a philosophy, we were talking a few minutes ago, I used to have a philosophy, well no, I didn't used to, I developed a philosophy over time, that the people that I wanted to play music with and have in bands and stuff like that, there was a choice between somebody who's really talented and yet they were a jerk, or somebody who is a little less talented but would work well with you, would fit in with you, would
no contest.
that I would take the less talented person.
Absolutely.
Because they're not going to blow up my blasted band or my act or anything
And they can
else. I
become
learned
much
that
better.
Oh yeah, and I learned the
Yeah.
hard way. Yes, of course they can. And that's another thing. I would say, if you come to me or you come to Randy, and we don't like what you're doing right off the bat, well, number one, that's our opinion. Number two, you're likely to develop and get better. Take what we tell you, use it. Take what other people tell you, and use that. And
We're not hatchet guys. We're going to try to be constructive.
No, that's exactly right. In fact, my whole philosophy is to grow people, to build people,
Yeah.
and not to cut them down. Who am I to tell you? I hate people like Simon Cowell, where they're just slice people down. That's not my point. Anybody can get something interesting that will probably sell. But you were talking about the kinds of people that you tend to promote and not promote on In the
Yeah.
Music Room, and that might give people a hint of where you're coming from if they start to approach you.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we'll probably wrap with this segment. So
It's
tell
been
us-
fun. The last few days have been fun.
And I thank you so much for letting me,
It's my
first of all,
honor.
get an early view of the
Yeah.
new music room, which is fantastic.
Be open within a month.
Oh man, I hope I get a chance to play here.
You will. You will.
Okay, so stay tuned on that. But tell us about the kind of people you promote and don't promote.
Well, it's real important to Helen and I both that we work with people that have an humble quality, that they realize that to get up on stage and play for somebody is an honor. It's a privilege.
It's a gift, exactly.
And
yeah.
it's a gift that God gives us, I think, to want to do that. But it's more for that person that will take their time and their money. And remember, if somebody comes and sees you play, it costs them money to come, whether they paid an admission or just price of gas.
Price of gas gets
So
paid.
alone, I mean, if they're spending their money and they're devoting a night of their life to listening to you, I think the most important thing is to be humble, be respectful of them, because without them, you wouldn't be doing this.
Mhm.
You just can't play for an empty room.
Yeah.
So when you're playing for other people, the humility is real important. And I don't want anybody that's playing with us to betray that. That's real important. We've had a few times where we've had people that, I know this is internet and I can say anything I want to, but respecting Michael, I won't. I'll keep it above board. It's just real simple. We don't want no stinking jerks. Like you don't want no stinking record companies. I want people that care about their music, that I can take pride in promoting. And I do take great pride in promoting the hundreds of people that have come through in the music room. Because Ryan, as well, and this is not a self-gratification thing. There is tons of hours that go into the background of mixing these shows and putting them up there and getting them online and making sure that we can make these people sound good. So if I'm going to devote my time and my money to promoting the artist, I want that artist to have the right attitude.
Mhm.
So come with the right attitude and I'll do great things for you.
Sounds great. And he's done great things for me, by the way. So that's it. This is Randy Treadway of Treadway and Friends of InTheMusicRoom.com. If you're ever lucky enough to get in here and see one of these shows,
Just write me at InTheMusicRoom.com. There's a button there. Email me and tell me you'd like to come to the show.
yeah,
And we'll give you a list of the shows we're going to have here. We're going to have at least, and let me mention that real quick. We are going to have the second Saturday of every month. We're going to have a house concert here. And that will be automatic. And we're going to have other house concerts here too as artists come through town.
gotcha.
Okay? If you want on that mailing list, just go to Randy, or just write Randy@inthemusicroom.com,
Perfect.
and I'll keep in touch with you.
So if you get a chance, if you're coming through North Texas, or you're anywhere near Dallas or Fort Worth or the South End, and or you're maybe
Or
around
you wanna
Waco,
be.
or you want to be, or you're passing through, find out about this place. You've got the chance to drop by, and you happen to be here when a show's going on. I think it's well worth a stop.
You
If
like
nothing else, to meet Randy, but also to,
Helen is worth meeting.
well, yeah.
Randy, they just put up with.
And there you go. So Randy Treadway, Treadway and Friends, inthemusic.com.
In the music room.
Thank you, inthemusicroom.com.
Okay.
And I'm Ryan Michael Galloway at we don't need no stinking record company.com.